this holiday season right here in Central Texas in Waco. In fact, we're taking you inside a special event featuring nativities from dozens of countries. Holiday experience featuring a gallery of handcrafted nativities from around the world comes to Waco 1 week from today.
Mission Waco's Nativity Open House is a great way to shop for fair trade gifts and support Mission Waco's programs.
Joining us now to share the details on this year's Nativity Open House is Mission Waco's Fair Trade Market Director, Shannon Williams, and Director of Events and Marketing, Megan Coach. Thank you both for being here today, talking about this. First off, love the concept and seeing some of the video. It's really lovely what we're seeing, but just tell us what the Nativity Open House is, what visitors can expect this year.
Well, about 10 years ago, so this will be actually the 11th event, but we started in 15. People always loved us at World Cup having the nativities from all over the world, and we thought, why not just have a really fun day of it? And so it's evolved over the years where it used to be a night event, and now it's going to be from 12 to 6, and we're going to have nativities from all over the world. There's going to be all kinds of fun events and just kicking off that Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that really brings people together. So you just kind of mentioned why it's so special to Mission Waco, but can you elaborate on that? Why it's so special for your organization, but also for the whole community to see all of these different nativity scenes?
Yeah, so the Christmas holiday is all about Jesus being born, and so we really embrace that at Mission Waco, and this is something where people can come and see all the different nativities from around the world and kind of everybody else's take on what the nativity looks like. And so it's something that's been near and dear for our heart, like she said, for over 10 years, and we would love for the Waco community to be able to see that as well.
We know it happens at Waco's, Mission Waco's Fair Trade Market. So what makes that particular location so unique for people who haven't been there before, and kind of what's that spot all about?
Well, we're the only certified fair trade market in between Dallas and Austin, definitely the Central Texas area. And what that means is that we are providing a place that people that are being paid a livable wage around the world are being paid up front. And then anything that we make obviously goes back to Mission Waco, so we call it doubly doing good. But it's just a really fun cultural event. We love talking about all the different cultures. We love showing out all of the creativity of the different people groups from around the world. It's just an amazing place to work and get to show the fun things. It's a fun job.
You see the passion shine through in both of you. How does it make a global impact, Megan?
Yeah, so our fair trade market has, dozens and dozens of countries that has kind of evolved bigger and bigger over the years. And so we are able to help provide a livable wage for people from all over the world through our own fair trade market. And it just makes a huge global impact for those people who are able to sell through our market.
And we know, like we said, a beautiful display is what you're going to be able to see of nativities from around the world. How many countries are represented, and what makes these so unique? I imagine that the materials used are different, the style's probably different, but can you tell us about that part of it?
So the last time I counted, I think we had 18 different countries. So we have everything from South Africa, South America. You're going to have Peru, Nicaragua. We have Indonesia, India, Kenya, just everywhere you can think of, all parts of the globe. And what makes them special? I think it's really cool. Not only is it the materials that are native to their cultural identity, but also in more rural areas, they focus more on the shepherds and the animals. You see more pieces with that, and when it's more of a city type or a more cultural, that is like, they focus more on like the Magi and on the Three Kings and on just different parts of the whole nativity story, but it's told through the eyes of the people that, are making those pieces. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
And they're providing some interactive family experiences too, right? What are those like that you have to offer?
Yeah, so we will have some fair trade activities where people can make some bracelets. We'll have some fair trade beads there. We also will have our World Cup Cafe that's available, so if people want to come early and grab a bite to eat and then shop, it could be, you know, a fun family event for everybody.
When people walk in, what kind of like vibe can they expect?
Oh.
Dress, you know, kind of give us an idea of what the scene feels like and looks like.
Well, if you know me, it's going to be very chill and very friendly. Obviously, you're going to walk into seeing things that you've not seen anywhere else. Like, you're going to go to Waco, anywhere else in Waco, you're not going to see it. For that day, kind of like what Megan was talking about, we will have fair trade coffee, fair trade chocolate, the activities as well. But we'll have light refreshments, but we'll have coloring sheets from a coloring book. We actually have a coloring book that's made talking about fair trade for kids. So we'll have some sheets for that. But you don't have to dress up. There's no cover charge, obviously. It's what you're doing is going back into both Mission Waco and helping people around the world.
You do help people around the world, but for locals, how do events like this support our community here in Central Texas?
Yeah, so all of the funds that are spent at the World Cup Cafe and Fair Trade Market help to sustain some of the Mission Waco programs. So we will have people who work in our World Cup Cafe that are there for job training purposes, so that they can make a fair wage and be able to support themselves as well as their family. And then it supports other artisans locally as well as globally. And so some of the things that you may see at the Fair Trade Market are also Waco local, and that helps to sustain their life as well.
People cannot attend this event. We're going to talk about how to attend in a second, but if they cannot attend, are there other ways that they can support Mission Waco, or that they can shop and have access to these things this holiday season?
Mm-hmm. Well, I could speak up that you can always go to the website. It's worldcupcafe.org or worldcupfairtrade.org. Both will go to the same event. But Megan, also, y'all have a lot of resources too.
Well, we have a ton of stuff going on at Mission Waco during the holiday season. Our toy store where people can donate toys, not just Fair Trade and World Cup, but our Urban Reef where we have our holiday plants. And you can find all that at missionwaco.org, and there's a million different things to get involved in right now.
Missionwaco.org. We also have a QR code on the screen for more information. Let's get that information out there one more time about when and where people can attend the Nativity open house and the cost.
So it's November 6th from noon to 6. Come eat early at World Cup. We have the best breakfast. I am very biased. And then shop, and then go across the street and visit Urban Reef. And nothing to come like eat free chocolate. So yeah,